Good morning, everybody. This is Brad Reed. I am a real life trader, and I'm here reminding you to be good. And by good, I mean get out of debt, achieve your financial dreams, and give generously to your community. How's everybody doing this morning? I have too many blessings to count, and I am joined by my dad, Ed Reed, in Austin, Texas. Good morning, Dad.
Yes, good morning, Brad, and good morning, real life traders everywhere. It's another great day to be with you on the Brad and Art program.
And Art is out in Salinas, California. What's going on, Art? Art's got some pets to take care of real quick.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Brad. Good morning, real life trading. Yeah, I need to let my dog out and go to the restroom. He's giving me all the signs that say, hey, pay attention, let me out.
Yeah, don't make a mess of the house. All right, buddy, we'll be here.
Okay.
Well, good morning, everyone. I wanted to review or record a quick video on how I review my trades. So this is my personal trading plan for at least day trades. And these in April, some of you guys know I've done 17 trades. And the reason I limited myself to 17 trades is I noticed in January, February, and March, as I did more and more trades in the month, my R's actually went down. So in April, I limited myself to 17 trades. I finished that up last Friday. I did 4.91 R, and I'm kind of bummed about a couple. But here is actually what I do. Here are the last couple of trades. Some of these I marked as impatient. One I marked as bad analysis, if that's even from, I think that may be last month. But I need to go back and review some of these because I saw one of these I marked as an impatient entry, but actually it's pretty good. But this is what I do. I take pictures of my stock trades, and I come back here and I look at the gaps, and I like this gap. It gapped above the pivot point. It had not yet reached a target, and so then I go and I look at the trade. This one bounced off the EMAs. It had made a higher high here. It had made a higher low there. This low right here is a lower low, so I would not have traded this breakout, but it broke out, made a higher high over this one, a higher low over that one. So it looks like a great trade, but I ended up getting stopped out. I don't have an exit picture for this one, but I did get stopped out. But I would look at that and say, hey, you know what? It's a great gap. It's a great entry. I have no regrets about losing an R on that one. Now this one, I really am kicking myself for. I think Jeremy was doing the afternoon session and I was distracted. And I saw the 5-minute chart and I said, oh man, that's gorgeous. And I jumped in and then I looked at the daily chart. So really, really shame on me. And I am sharing that with everyone. So yeah, this is not a gap. That is actually, yeah, it's not a gap, let alone not being a gap in my strategy. So, but I took the picture so I can beat myself up about it and not do it again. Looks like a great entry. Had started making higher highs and higher lows. But yeah, the gap's just not there. So shame on me. This is something that I really should not have done. Moving on, this is a General Motors trade. Gap down, gap and go, gapping to a perfect location. And let's see, I don't need that. Simplifying my picture a little bit. So we got in on the 1-minute chart, and it looks like a gorgeous double top with a break, a lower low, lower high. I have no regrets about this entry whatsoever. Went flying down, got just a little bit away from 2R and came back up and stopped us out. Again, I look at this trade. I lost an R on that. Actually lost half an R on this one. And I'm not sad about that one bit. I will risk an R on that trade anytime. The good news is on General Motors, we came back in the afternoon, saw this double top action here, and yeah, traded it again, and this time we got, I think we got 3.5 R on this trade. Absolutely destroyed it in the afternoon after losing half an hour in the morning. Jeremy did that on a stock, traded it, either got a little bit or got stopped out in the morning, and then came back in the afternoon, and then just absolutely destroyed it. In a good way, that is. Here's another one, CMI Cummins. It looks like a good gap. Clears this pivot, comes down. Take a look at the entry. Love this double top right here with the pivot point as support. Love this entry. Double top, getting below the EMAs, the pivot point as, as resistance, protecting our stop, and then this one also fell down the stairs. can come back and look at this one and say, did we put this stop in prematurely? Was this stop too low? Because if this stop would have held, but I believe this stock kind of went sideways and just did a little bit of nothing, and the difference would have been about 0.2 R. So no regrets on this one, but something to consider was the stop moved down too soon. And this is kind of how I review my trades every single time, just go through. Now this one I can see on Citrix, CTXS, it opened above the bottom of this pivot point. So my question is, what the heck was I doing trading this one at all? It does look like a beautiful gap and go. I remember back this was a perfect gap and go, but that is not the location that I want to be trading gaps at. I want them to open much, much better. Cummins we looked at. So this is CTXS. Let's go see what I did. I got in on a 1 minute on the perfect gap and go. My entry just below the 2 minute low, and I got wicked in and stopped out in a number of seconds. And then looks like I traded this one again. It came up into the 10 EMA here. This is a lower low, that's a lower high, and just went up again. So again, 2 good entries, but just a bad gap. So shame on me for doing that. And then I just keep going, guys. This is what I do. I love this gap. It cleared the pivot point. Looks like I got stopped out. Looks like a retest of this reversal. I have no regrets about that gap or that entry. I probably give the entry maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. Not the most beautiful entry ever, but I really do like the way the gap looked. This one's Philip Morris. It gapped above all the EMAs. It gapped above the 100 simple. Again, this is either a gap and go or a perfect gap and go. I think this was a perfect gap and had to have been a perfect gap and go because my 2R target was above the high of the day. But it came down to the 10. Gorgeous retest bounce. Love that little candle formation right there. Got in and took this one for a number of R's. Looks like I'm still in the trade at this point. And oh, I didn't get my exit on that one. Well, Philip Morris was one of those where I think I got about 3R on that one. And I may have my stop a little bit too tight. Here's Hasbro. Great retest gap. Cleared a lot of pivots. Great location, love the gap. And then I look at my trade here. Neat little double bottom or inverse head and shoulders. And then here's the retest. So if I had traded the pattern, my stop would have had to been way down here at the bottom. It had made higher highs and higher lows after setting this new lower low. So I like the entry. Oh, this is the one, not Philip Morris. Hasbro was the one where my stop got me out here for about 3.5 R. If I had stayed in it, it kept on going up. I could have gotten just a few more R's. But I'm going to continue doing this for the rest of my trades in April at another time when I'm not boring you guys. But that is how I review my trades. It's a way I recalibrate my eyes and make sure that for the next month that I am only trading the best gaps and only trading the best setups by going back and learning from what I did. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it inspires you to go back and look at what you have done and improve your trading. And as always, trade on logic, not on hope. Thanks, everyone. For more videos like this, go to www.reallifetrading.com.